home. Your At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, they've
Welcome
been building
back. Check.
Brewster kicking off for the Falcons. Back deep for the Pheasants. Connor Zen and Florence Johnson.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's football game between the Redfield Pheasants and the visitors from Florence-Henry. So they're up 8-0, so we are going to take over right from here. So bear with us. We had an intro and everything all planned, and we didn't get to do it, so sorry about that, but technology. But I think we're good to go now. Appreciate the help at Live Ticket. So Pheasants are going to start from their own, it looks like about their own 29. Ethan Falk will be out of the pistol. Dylan Murray in motion. Ball snapped, little handoff inside to Sandos. He shimmies and shakes, goes around the outside, and he breaks for a first down. So Jackson Sandos picking up where he's kind of started to develop a little run game for the Pheasants all year.
Yeah, and you can see there Florence-Henry, first couple runs we had in the game, they right up the middle, and they blitzed the middle with their big guy on the edge. And Jackson, he's slippery, snuck out of there and got a nice gain.
Gave him a little shimmy and shake there in the middle, the old Elvis hip. So nice first down. First down of the game for the Pheasants at the 40. Falk out of the pistol. Twin receivers near side. Little tiger toss to the right to Sandos, makes a Falcon miss, cuts back, and about 6 yards there.
Yeah, nice cut there on the kind of that speed toss on the outside there. Good cut, and again, Jackson shows his elusiveness.
Yep. So we call that the tiger toss because I believe that was kind of a Groton deal that kind of brought that to. Old Sean Warner probably picked that up from somebody, but nice little toss play there. So Falk out of the pistol, 2nd and 5, trailing by 8. Inside handoff to Sandos, and he's going to be gobbled up. It looks like 83. Is that a number? Something with a 3.
You bet. That's Noah McKay.
Noah McKay met him there. So Florence-Henry sitting on that inside zone read. So here we go. Pheasants back to the line, 3rd and about 5. Move the ball about 15 yards so far, second drive. Falk out of the pistol, 2 receivers top side. He drops back to pass, looks over to the middle, and he was going to number 11.
Isaac Bannister.
Bannister's playing. All right, good for Isaac. Isaac had a pretty serious injury up at Wabash Summits. Good to see Isaac up there playing. A promising young receiver, so just a little high there, but Pheasants move the change a little bit. Murray's going to punt. Dylan boots it high. Back to number 9.
Be Tucker Keller.
So Pheasants are going to down it. Connor Zenz downs it at the 25. Sorry for a little out of sorts here. We kind of had a little pregame planned. We'll try to do that maybe at halftime, preview the teams. We're in between quarters, and now we're working on the computer and then getting going and kind of forgot who was playing and what position. So
yeah, Florence-Henry, Vavruska scored on the run there, and they just kind of ran it on us there that first drive. We'll see what they do here. They really like to spread you out.
Lanton in at cornerback. Will end around to Carson Vavruska, and number 50, Colin Dean. And the assist, it looks like number, I don't know who was there with him, but I couldn't tell.
Yeah, you're going to want it. Your ends here, they're going to have their hands full. They're going to run that jet sweep, and ends got to make sure that they don't let anything get outside them.
So it looks like we're going to have, I would say, a timeout or a water timeout, but so both teams go to the sideline. While we're here, it is senior night here Redfield did honor pregame 7 seniors for the Pheasants. Alex Schottenkirk, number 1, number 15. Camden Murray, number 22, Jack Mills, number 27, Dylan Murray, 32, Jacob Brannon, 50, Colin Dean, and 84, Jackson Etheridge. So 7 seniors last night tonight. And so we hope we can send them out with a win. We have some senior cheerleaders, J.D. Turner, Addie Stoner, Brindley Newharth. So those 3 are senior cheerleaders. We appreciate all 10 of those people's hard work and dedication to football and cheer over the past 4 to 6 years. So it is senior night, always special. We want to go with a bang. I remember my senior night for football and basketball, about anything. So, you know, some weird stuff can happen. We're kind of fighting to try to get in the playoffs. So is Florence-Henry here. They're looking to kind of win out. So this should be a pretty good ball game, we hope. So 2nd down and 15. Langin out of the pistol, little jet motion. Little fake the jet, and a little quick slant over the middle to number 4. Kohlberg on the reception.
Yeah, that's one thing. You're going to fake that jet, you know, when it has success. You're going to try to get your linebackers to step up and then throw it behind him there, which they did, and that was Kohlenberg with a nice catch.
Kohlenberg there, a little smoke and mirrors with this. Fake this, do that. You bite, we go there. So my style of offense. Lantigen out of the spread, looks over the middle again, and it's, ooh, sorry, got a little excited there. Ethan Falk jumped that like he had it, and I probably broke your computer speaker there. I apologize. But he jumped that, so good to see the Pheasants force a punt here.
Yeah. Yeah, I apologize. Tommy's had a few extra sugary donuts from the Redfield Ford, so he's wired up right now.
Thank you, Redfield Ford. Johnson deep at about his 38. The center fielder runs under it and awkwardly catches it. He'll be here later tonight catching about 100 footballs. But so Pheasants will take over about at the 41. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left, first quarter. Quick recap. Pheasants go 3 and out. Florence-Henry gets the ball, goes about 8 to 10 plays, scores on a touchdown
by
Vavruska. So they're up 8-0.
Then they gave it to the big boy, Sumner, on.
Is that 88?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
so.
he kind of stumbling and bumbling there. So here we go. Pheasants midfield. So we're playing a little bit of a field position game right now. Falk out of the pistol. Little shuffle there. Inside handoff. Oh, fake the reverse. Falk looks deep, has somebody down the sideline, and it is dropped. Bannister.
Yeah, you know, pulling out the bag of tricks. Here it is, senior night, so just leave nothing in the bag. And he had him. Bannister just, he was sinking 6 and got to catch that ball first.
Little tomfoolery by Coach Kyle Falk there with the offense, but nice shot there, looking deep. Florence-Henry bit, but sometimes it's not break, it's hold the dam, so they're all right. 2nd down here. Falk out of the pistol, back to each side. Johnson and Bannister near side. A little zone inside read there, and that looks like that is Sandos gobbled by who?
Sumner. He just talked about him scoring the 2-point. He's a big physical kid.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to block him.
Yeah. And he's got one heck of a head of hair on him.
Does he?
Yeah.
We got hockey hair, football hair.
Hey, you know, it's business in the front, party in the back.
Oh, the old mullet. So 4 minutes and counting, 3rd and 14. So we're going to have twins near side with Johnson and Sandos. Bannister up top. Maybe the Pheasants look at the skinny post here. Not much for safety help. Oh. We'll screen back to the top side to Camden Murray, and he kind of breaks the tackle but is caught.
Yeah, we just have to have a better block from our receiver on that side. All the flow was coming back to this side of the field, and just that one-on-one block, and that's tough to do. You're asking a lot out of a freshman there.
Yep. So Camden is going to do the punting tonight. Usually Dylan does, but they're both battling shoulder injuries. So back deep for the Falcons, number 9, Tucker Keller, the 5'8" sophomore. He's about on his 22. He's going to catch it going to his right. He's going to take off. Etheridge give chase, and he's going to be gobbled up by Jessen and Johnson at the 40-yard line. So good punt coverage there, decent punt.
Yep,
nice tackle.
Yeah, about 9 yards on the return there, so let's hope the Pheasants can stand strong here and force another punt.
When you used to return punts in high school, Mr. Copeland, what was your philosophy? Do you have a technique?
I did not return punts. I was one of the blockers. Too short, fat, and slow to be catching punts.
Latchton brings the Falcons up to the line. Twins, they're spreading. They're 5 wide here. Low snap, a little inside draw to number 4, Kohlenberg.
Yep, just coming in on that jet motion there, and this time cuts it up, finds an opening, and gets himself 5.
Tackle made by
The pirate back in the day, the spread guy,
and
Texas
Murray.
Tech. That died. No, the spread guy at Texas Tech. Mike Leach.
Gain of 4 on the play, make it 6 now for the Falcons on the 45.
So the Falcons come up to the line, 2nd and 5. Lantagen's got him out.
He ran and jumps across.
So that'll be a first down. That's something as a D lineman. You got to watch the ball there. He kind of moved from outside linebacker to a inside or a defensive end. So looks we're going to be like, well, they're going to give it to him.
Almost looked like it would be about a half yard short, but
Yep, but the
yeah, I get it.
squared up a little bit, but I guess. All right, going downhill. So Lantagen out of the pistol. 2 receivers each side. A little motion here. A little inside zone there, and he's going to be tackled by, trying to see here, Johnson and Camden Murray. So kind of mixing up with some injuries, some personnel and positions. I know Dylan Murray's a good defender for the Pheasants, good tackler, probably wants to be out there, but I think they're just picking side of the ball just to try to keep him, let him finish the year.
Yeah, it's one of those things, senior nights, you want to be out there.
Twins each side, launching out of the pistol. Fake the zone. Oh, and he is going to be met by Jake Buranin.
Yeah, it makes up for the false start a little bit ago with a nice tackle for loss. And that's what you like to see.
And it's not like he hit him and he went backwards. The Falcon hit him and he went down. So nice play by Jake Buranin there. So we'll see if the Falcons do a little smoke and mirrors here with some motion. Like you said, get those backers to bite. You know, you're 3rd and 7. You can kind of do some short range stuff. Maybe take a shot deep. Minute 15 and counting in the first quarter. Here come the Falcons. A little tighter formation here. Lanchin out of the pistol. Low snap. Looks to his left. Middle screen. Pheasants kind of saw it. And Ethan Falk there with the tackle. So good recognize of that screen. And they went, the D lineman retreated back downhill.
Yeah, nice play call. It's just nice defense there, too. I mean, Ethan with a great tackle. And it looks like to be four down territory here. They look to be going for it.
Those middle screens can be a little tricky just because there's so many people in there. I always fear for a interception, which the Pheasants caught a couple guys in the area, but I like the outer screens. A lot of space.
Middle screen, you're really banking on those interior linemen rushing hard.
And maybe catch the backers biting.
Exactly.
Johnson back at his 10. They're going to go for it. Little.
Maryland eye.
Yep, coming to the right. Pheasants are outnumbered. Jessen gets knocked over. Murray's got to get there, and they're going to get it. So first down, Falcons. I wouldn't say that was necessarily a huge gamble, but Pheasants were thinking punting there.
Well, it's you're across midfield. You're putting a lot of faith in your defense there. I think they feel pretty confident in the way the defense has been playing.
So this is the third drive for the Falcons. They're at the Pheasant 37. Latchin out of the pistol. Double tight. Little option left. And that's going to be a nice tackle out there. Hard to see. Jackson Sandos. So
yeah, it looks like all three guys have their hands ready on something like that. So any one of the three could get the snap. And that time it happened to be Kohlenberg, and pitches it out to Viverska.
And it was real good to see there. They had a lineman account for the quarterback, outside backer, or corner in this case. They were open on that side, account for the back, and that's how you cover the option. Now if they get by you and get tricky, then this is an athlete being an athlete. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back after this.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Tricia, Anna.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank.
And welcome back to the Redfield football field. This is Redfield Pheasants Live. Florence-Henry versus the Redfield Pheasants here. Start of the second quarter. Latching over to the right side, and the Pheasants are there to gobble up that. Is that a kind of a swing or a screen pass there, Coach?
Yeah, I don't know if it's quite swing or screen pass, but trying to get everybody going one direction, throw it back the other way.
Get your momentum to play against you there, so nice play for the Pheasants. Probably 4-down territory for the Falcons here, so here come the Falcons. Old Mike Leach would be smiling somewhere because they're spreading it out. 5 wide. Lanchin gets Kohlenberg moving. Double reverse here, or single reverse. Maybe a hold there. Yep, that's coming back. And number 1, Viverska, is going to go to the house for a touchdown. But it appears there is some laundry on the field, just a normal reverse there. Looked like the left offensive lineman, someone there not hooked, but held. So
yeah, that's what happens on a reverse. Is you got guys that are kind of got to hold the block for a little bit longer, and that can result in a holding or sometimes a block in the back too.
So Coach Brasilio is saying push them back, kind of motioning towards the right on your camera. So you were what were they there, 3rd and 15?
It's like 3rd and 15.
About where they're going to be back?
I think, again, you're probably in 4-down territory. If they get, they're probably going to have to get that yardage back at least.
Yep. Now they're right at the 50-yard line, so they could maybe punt it if they don't get it here.
Yeah, if they don't get any yards here, I would look for the punt.
Pheasants really need to be disciplined with all the smoke and mirrors. Looks like they're only going to blitz or rush 3 guys in a little deeper shell coverage here. Little 2 receivers each side, Lanchin out of the pistol. Drops back to pass. Looks up top, and that's going to be incomplete. So now you have a decision to make. Do you go for it, or you probably punt? I think you
punt this. You got to put them deep here. I mean, it's not many plays in the playbook designed for fourth and Zell here. So
well, since they're heading east, I was actually thinking Frankfurt. So
I was thinking they're back by Zell.
So they're punting from Zell, and they got to get to Frankfurt. So looks like, is that Johnson or Zen's back now?
Zen's back there.
Maybe Johnson got fired after his catch there. And Zen's back by Frankfurt, picks it up, goes around the left edge, breaks a tackle. He's got the far sideline, and he's going to go out to about the 47, 46-yard line. So nice return by Connor Zenz there, a little change of pace.
Nice return by him. Puts us in great field position. Let's do something with it. I mean, we need a score. We haven't scored in a while. We need one.
You calling a shot there? Pheasants drive one?
I don't see why not. Just as well.
No time but the present. Falk out of the pistol here. Well, one receiver each side. It looks like they got a wing back in there. Little inside zone read to Sandos, and he's going to pick up about 5. So he just kind of got behind. Oh, looks like maybe a Murray there. And just kind of hid. Jackson's not the biggest guy, but he's pretty shifty side to side. He's 5'7", 150. So he can kind of hide in there, and like you said, he goes side to side very well. So
yeah, I think 150 is being generous.
And yeah.
But no, he's running hard. He runs hard for his size, and I mean, we're getting $5 5 yards a pop here.
Double tight, Johnson near side, a back each side of Falk. A little handoff to Dylan Murray and the little power back there. So you want a little thunder and lightning, a little quick, and then a little boom, boom, boom with Dylan Murray, and he moves the chain. So the Pheasants have done an okay job of moving the ball on the ground tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, you keep doing that, you might start getting guys looking into the backfield and see if you can sneak one in the air behind them.
So the Redfield Moving Company. Murray, Bonine, Dean, Etheridge getting it down up front. Johnson on the orbit motion. Handoff to Murray. Dylan, and he's going. And you see the Falcons are having a hard time bringing down the 225-pound senior.
Yeah, it's one thing, you know, Falcons are running a 3-man front, guy on the nose, shady here and there, but that puts a lot on him when you run up the middle, a lot on him, a lot on your backers.
So Boning is our center, and he's doing a nice job right now, the freshman. Pheasants moving the ball here. 9-10 left in the second quarter. Falk out of the pistol. Double tight again. Johnson near side. Maybe they will take a shot here. No help over the top, low snap. Sandos around the outside, and he's going to be gobbled up. Just couldn't get that edge.
Yeah, bobbled snap, handoff exchange there. That kind of led to the timing being off, too.
Awesome floor on the play. Make it 3rd and 5.
I'd like to give a shout out to a couple of our loyal listeners, great middle school teachers, Mrs. Edgar and Mrs. Yost. I know they're listening tonight.
Timeout called by Redfield.
Timeout, Pheasants. 3rd and 5 decision time here. I think you're in 2-down territory, so you call 2 plays here. Hey, this is plan A, it's plan B if we don't get it. I kind of like them, you know, maybe sticking with the run, pound Murray up the middle again.
Yeah.
See what that gets you.
Well, we're 6 yards from a first down, 3 yards a pop at least.
3 and 3, and you know, if it looks like if you're close tonight, they just move the chains. So
get Leroy Horde back there from the Vikings.
Yeah, or Scotty Graham. You need 3, I'll get you 3. You need 2, I'll get you 3. You need 3, I'll get you 3. Old Vikings guy there. Was that Scotty Graham or Horde?
No, it's Leroy Horde.
Horde, yeah.
Leroy Horde, number 44.
So if you joined us late, we had no sound, so we couldn't do our fabulous intros. We apologize to that. We do welcome all of our listeners from the Florence-Henry area. So we're excited to have you guys along and our listeners near and far here. We'd like to thank our sponsors that have made Live Ticket possible, and we do thank you for putting up with us. So it's been fun. This will be, if the Pheasants don't win, and they do need some help by some other teams, if they don't win tonight, this will be their last home game. So regardless, we hope we go out with a bang. Florence-Henry is up 8-0. Pheasants got the ball to start, 3 and out. And then the Falcons marched about 45 yards and got a Kohlenberg touchdown. And then the big boy, Tristan Sumner, on the 2 points. So here we go. Pheasants, 3rd and 5 out of the timeout. Falk drops back to pass. Looks out in the flat to Camden Murray. He's got a guy to beat. He is going to score. Touchdown, Pheasants. Camden Murray on senior night from Ethan Falk for 36 yards.
Nice play call, nice pass leading him up the field, and Camden does the rest.
Yep, Camden, another big body guy, and he can run a little bit, caught it out in the flat, and a Falcon defender had an angle and just couldn't get there on him. He kind of just got by him, and big touchdown by the Pheasants. That's awesome. It's been a while.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't know Camden could run that fast. Nice out.
Yep. So Camden is now going to kick the PAT, trailing by 2. And it's up high enough, but it looks like it's going to go left. Oh, and it went in.
Oh, my.
So Camden Murray willing the Fez here so far. So it is 8-7. Florence-Henry. So a big play by the Pheasants there on 3rd and 5. So we are 8-7. Pheasants down 1. They will be kicking off. And we're going to need plays like that all night tonight. You know, this time of the year where you want your seniors or upperclassmen or your playmakers, doesn't matter, to step up and make big plays. That was 3rd and 5. Called the timeout. Coaches called the right one, and it worked.
Yeah, shows you what we know up here, saying probably a couple runs, and here they do a little swing pass. And no, nice call, and the score. It's been a while since we've scored, so hopefully that boosts some confidence, and we can build off of that. Maybe get a big stop here. You know, that's, you know, we've talked about that. It's been a while since we've been on here, but, you know, little things, little pieces, stringing it together consistently. It's nice to see that on that drive, and hopefully we keep the momentum and get a big stop here.
Vervuska and Kohlenberg are back for the Falcons. Looks like Camden Murray's going to continue to kick. Twin brother Dylan had been doing most of it. Getting a little rest tonight. Here come the Pheasants. Let's see if they do have momentum on their side right now. Let's see if they can make it a little bit bigger, maybe get a turnover 3 and out like Coach said. Kohlenberg from about his 15 to the right side, giving chase by a couple of Pheasants, and he's going to be gobbled up.
Noah Johnson on the tackle there.
Noah Johnson just jumped across and caught him. So nice tackle there by Noah Johnson. So good coverage. You know, this might be a game where special teams and field position comes into big or in third downs, big third downs. So Johnson running off. So watching out of the pistol. Back each side. The snap inside draw to Vervuska, and he makes a little shoulder dip there and gets by. That's not Vervuska. Yeah, it was Vervuska. And tackled by the Pheasants. Sometimes these numbers are hard to see. And
yeah, you'll notice, they got those 3 guys right across the back real tight. You know, that center can directional snap to any one of them and run a number of things out of that.
So they go real tight and then they go real wide, kind of just looking for some lanes and getting you to settle in defensively. Now they're a little spread. Latched in out of the pistol again. Vervuska in motion. Little end around fake, little tiger toss to number 12, Conkey, and that is gobbled up.
Colin Dean and Jacob Buchanan there.
2 seniors met at the tailback, Buchanan and Dean.
Yeah, Dean there to make the first initial contact, and then Buchanan there, good gang tackle.
So Johnson in for Zenz, getting a quick break here. Pheasants' depth has been challenged by some injuries as the season's gone on, so I think you're seeing guys just kind of play a couple, 3, get them in and out, and then move on. Here come the Falcons, 3rd and we'll say 13 or 12. Latched in out of the pistol, couple backs tight. Little fake inside, handoff to Vervuska. Falk gives chase, and Vervuska go down to the near side, and nice tackle there by Bannister, and then Brannon cleaned it up. Falk had a chance to make a play there, and he just went high. How important is it to go low? It doesn't matter how big or small you are when you tackle.
You know, and I think he just had his feet going real fast. He's got to start, you know, breaking down there, come to balance, and then attack through the hip. Yeah, you know, tackling high never works, but you also got to make sure you're breaking down too.
And that's probably the toughest thing to simulate is not tackling, but tackling full speed and then getting something that moves. Latched in out of the pistol. Little inside handoff to Conkey, and he's going to be tackled after about a 7-yard gain by Johnson.
Yeah, that you give your linebackers a lot to look at when you got 3 across the back like that. You got Vavruska, who's been kind of the bell cow here. He runs right. He runs to the right, and then you hand it right up to the middle. So it just pauses your linebackers just a half step there, and that's enough to get him 8 yards.
Smoke and mirrors. Latched in the quarterback up top here, so we call this the Wildcat. I've been calling it out of the pistol, but little hand side off to Conkey around the outside, and they got it sealed off, and that's going to be good for a first down. Just a little end around there from the running back position. Camden Murray on the tackle, so talked about the Pheasants having momentum. I would guess Florence-Henry knows that's what's at stake. They need to kind of win out and maybe climb a spot or two in the playoffs. So what do you do when a team's got momentum? March it, and they are grinding it down the field. Wildcat here. Pheasants having a tough time with this Wildcat. Inside handoff to Conkey, and he's going to go a little bit, shakes, and he is going to be tackled and gets about 9. Looked like Sandos on the tackle. So Pheasants having a hard time matching up in this Wildcat that the Falcons are showing.
Yeah, we need to get our D linemen to start to get through there a little bit. We're getting driven back, and by the time he's touched, it's 6-7 yards down the field. That's not a recipe for success.
Here come the Falcons again in the Wildcat. Veruska barking out the signals. Hand off to Conkey again around the outside to the right, and he's going to be tackled. Not sure. Sandos and Johnson on the tackles, so.
Yeah, I think this is the first drive we've really seen Conkey come out there, and he's given him a nice change of pace. I mean, really not a change of pace, just another runner to be aware of. Because he's running just as hard as all the other guys.
And I think, you got early on here, not a lot of familiarity with each team playing each other, a little chess match, so figuring out what works. And they're sticking with it, latching back at quarterback. Twins, inside handoff to Conkey, and he is going to be stood up by Camden Murray. So Conkey carried the load there, the 6-foot junior, 180. Picked up, 20, 30 yards there and about 5-6 carries, did a nice job. So Pheasants all of a sudden find themselves in 3rd and 6. Dylan Murray sprints in, replaces Camden. Some fresh legs there, so back to the Wildcat. The Falcons go. Veruska handoff to 7.
No, that's Veruska there.
Veruska, sorry, and he goes around the right edge and gets a first down.
Yeah, it's a luxury when you got a few backs that can run as hard as they do. Guy gets a little tired and give it to somebody else. And rinse and repeat.
Yeah, and it's fast and faster.
Yep.
Just kind of looks like, no offense to either one of those guys, but they both got good wheels, but
they run hard.
Different gears with each one of them.
And I'd be remiss to say that the O-linemen, they aren't doing their job. They're doing a great job up front, pushing people around.
Wildcat handed off here to the left side. Veruska's going to shake a few Pheasants and spins, and he's going to be close. Ball came out. Did the ball come out? And was he a touchdown first or a fumble? Officials are getting together. This could be a big thing for either team, a possible score or a fumble recovery, which would be a touchback. So the officials are getting together.
Yeah, as a coach, you kind of hold your breath when he's
touchdown. Gave a touchdown.
As I was saying, your coach, you're holding your breath when he's in all that traffic, juking and jiving, but he's always going forward. So just ball security, and he held it enough to score.
Was that Kohlenberg on that, I believe?
I think it was
Veruska. So, touchdown for Veruska. 14-7 Falcons. Going for 2 again. Latching under center. Veruska in the backfield. More of a traditional set. A little motion. Can't have 2 guys motioning at once. And that's a flag. So
they got a flag there.
Will they have to rerun that, or will they just decline it?
They would have blown it. Should have blown
it dead right away.
There is a flag on the play.
It would be a legal shift, so they'll deny that and kick off.
So 14-7, that's okay. Keeps it a 1-possession game.
Yeah, I was going to say that 2-point conversion is huge in this game. They score there, that 2, and now it's a 2-score game. But keeping it a 1-score game here, and pick your heads up and let's go drive the ball again.
Assuming that we would keep kicking extra points at PAT
Correct.
instead of going for 2.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
that makes it a 9-point game. So no matter what you do, so not getting that 2 is a big thing.
Yep, so Pheasants will look to receive here. 3 minutes, 38 seconds left, first half. Florence-Henry has done a really nice job of running the football, especially out of the Wildcat here in the second quarter. Pheasants get a 36-yard touchdown reception from Camden Murray, Ethan Falk to Camden Murray on a 3rd and 5 to get between get the score to 8-7. Camden Murray with the PAT was good. So 14-7 now. Falcons, 3:38 left. Johnson and Zen's deep. They're standing at about their 10-yard line. Number 4 kicking, is that Barbuska?
That's Vavruska again.
Vavruska.
He's got a nice leg on him, so see if he boots her.
See if the Pheasants can get a big return. I think Zen's had a pretty good one last time on a punt return, so gave the Pheasants a little momentum. Little squibber to Camden Murray, picks it up from the 25. Not sure what to do. It's kind of running a little bit, and the big guy Sumner found him.
Yeah, in that position, you're in no man's land. You don't have really guys blocking for you, so you just got to get upfield, get as much as you can.
And it looked like he was trying to find an alley or a lane to get into, and that's tough because you got guys coming at you.
Yeah, you don't. Unless they squib it all the time, you don't have a return set up for a squib like that, so you just got to get as much as you can.
Pheasants take over at their own 38, 3:35 in the second quarter, trail 14-7. Falk out of the pistol, twin receivers near side. Little inside zone read to Sandos. He shakes and gets by one Falcon and then is gobbled up. Looked like Conkey on the play there for the Falcons. And 52. Obley on the tackle, so could have been for a loss, but Sandos made a guy miss and then was gobbled up by the interior linemen and linebackers. Little shifting here by the Pheasants.
Looks like they might be it looks like you got 4 guys up front now, maybe adjusting a little bit to getting gashed in the middle.
Little fake handoff, play action up top, looking up top to Bannister, I believe, and he's got him. Oh, and just off his fingertips.
He caught it.
Oh, he gave it to him, no? Yeah, one official waved it off, and...
What's the call here? Let's go to instant replay.
We got this side incomplete. I'm not sure if he had it. It wasn't real. He didn't sell it real well. Sorry, Isaac. Got to get up and just flip that to the official like you caught it. So, like the shot, going deep there. So, 3rd and 9, good protection, little play action.
Ball is on the 39-yard line.
Probably another passing down here. If I was a betting man.
And see, now they're dropping that D tackle back to middle. So it looks like 52, Obeel looks like he kind of goes up to the line or drops back, kind of a passing down, so he's dropping back.
Falk out of the pistol, Johnson and Bannister up top in the twin set. Good pass protection from the Pheasants. He looks up top again, and he underthrows. Looked like Johnson, and it's intercepted by number 4, Kohlenberg, and he's going to run for a while, and the Pheasants got to get him. Keep this a one-score game, and Kohlenberg goes all the way down to about the 23-yard line, tackled by Dylan Murray.
Yeah, Kohlenberg just back there as safety, playing center field, kind of baiting Falk into throwing that one, and just happens to underthrow it, and he makes him pay.
So the Falcons are going to take over at the Pheasant 24, up 14-7, 2:24 in the first half left. Latching out of the pistol. Oh, inside handoff to Conkey, and he's going to go about 6-7 yards. So Conkey's been pretty impressive. All their backs have, to be honest.
Yeah, the athleticism and how hard they run makes them a dangerous combo.
Maybe that run game kind of wearing on the Pheasants a little bit. We'll go to a quick commercial break.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV. Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local.
And welcome back to the Redfield football field. It is 2nd and 3. Falcons are in the red zone of the Pheasants. Pheasants did call a timeout. Falcons have had a good time at running the football here in the second quarter especially. Lanchin out of the pistol. Conkey is next to him. Little motion by Vervuska. Showed this a lot. Fake. An inside handoff to Conkey, and he's going to be tackled by Falk. Falk and a couple other Pheasants.
That's tough. You spread, Florence-Henry spreads you out so far, the 2x2. They bring a guy in motion, and then they hand it back to that motion side. And
we got a Pheasant down. Not sure who that is. Move the camera to midfield.
Braylon, move the camera to midfield, off the play. Sorry, buddy.
So we got an injured Pheasant right now. There is 1:51 left in the second quarter here. And that looks like that is Aiden Understock, who's up on his own power. A little limp there, so maybe an ankle. Hate to speculate though, but it's good to see him up on his own power. Physical therapist Kathy Frericks helping him off with Coach Persilio. So we'll resume play here, 1st and 9 from the 9-yard line. Here comes that Wildcat with Conkey. Vervuska and company. Little inside handoff to Conkey. He's going to swim a guy, and he's going to get real down close to that goal line.
Yeah, they got Kohlenberg right behind the center, handing it to Conkey there. And yeah, you got a three-headed monster there in the backfield. All three of those guys have had solid plays for them tonight.
Well, now on the 3-yard line, gain of 6 on that last play.
Looks like they're doing it again. Got Lanchin out, split right.
At the 3-yard line. Vervuska on the carry, and he's going to score.
He's got the hat trick.
3 touchdowns tonight. All the touchdowns tonight for the Falcons have come on run plays. Pheasants' lone touchdown came on a Camden Murray from Ethan Falk, 36-yard reception. Early second quarter, so Falcons making some substitutions here. Pheasants trail 20-7, a little over a minute left in the first half. Falcons are going to elect to go to 2. Go for 2. Latchin under center. The old Maryland eye. Big guy's in there, and he's going to get it. Oh, they fake it, and they go to Vervuska, and he's going to score.
Oh, he's down short.
My bad. Lines aren't overly straight over there. I couldn't. I'm just kidding. But Noah Johnson on the tackle, which is good. That keeps it still attainable. It's just a 2-score game here.
Yeah, let's see what Florence-Henry elects to do here. Try to pin the Pheasants deep, or do a squib again just to prevent any sort of return. How many timeouts do the Pheasants have?
I think we have one timeout left.
Timeout. That's tough with a minute left, but we'll see what happens.
Need some big chunk plays. Probably need to try to spin it down the field some, so the throwing game's going to come into play. We'll see, if Florence-Henry will sit in a soft coverage or if they will come at the Pheasants. So, looks like Vervuska is going to kick again. Zenz and Johnson back 4 and 5.
It'll be interesting, too, to see what Florence-Henry does in response to, what the Pheasants do offensively. They have 2 timeouts of their own if they want to try to get the ball back. Now, they do get the ball coming out of half, so it'll be interesting.
Vervuska waiting for the officials. Here we go. We got the go-ahead to play. Vervuska on the line drive kick to Johnson. He picks it up at about the 13 to the near side.
That's a block in the
back and Johnson's going to get out to probably about the 30, but we got a block in the back. So that's not what you want there when you're looking to march. Not that the field position was outstanding, but the 30 is the 30. Now you're going to be back to the what?
Yeah, this will dictate what you do before half. Colin Dean with the block in the back on that one. When I can see it up here, they can see it in the field.
So Pheasants going to be pushed back. See if they just kind of Denny Green it and sit on it and kneel it. Not to bring up that from the Vikings in 96, 97.
Come on, man.
But or if they take some shots here, I don't know.
I think this first play will tell you a lot about what the plan is.
Pheasants are double tight here. Receivers inside by the tight ends. Mora's a wing back. They come out looking up top. He's got Johnson, and it is Vervuska on the coverage there. Just a little out of Johnson's reach. Kind of off Johnson's hands, so real close.
Yeah, now what do you do? That didn't burn much time off the clock.
Might have to run it just to make him burn a timeout.
That's what I'm thinking. They're going to pass it.
Some guys over the middle. Camden Murray again, top side. He's running. Get out of bounds, Camden. Good job. So Pheasants get a little quick flat flare play from Camden Murray again, which worked again earlier in the game. Camden Murray gets it all the way to the 35-yard line and got out of bounds. 47 seconds left. First half. So Pheasants trying to score here. Pretty evident. See what they look. Falk looking at the coverage. Out of the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Looks near side. Steps up out of the pocket. And he is going to be drilled by
95. That's going to be Mason Warney.
So, yeah, Pheasants, I don't know if they called a timeout there or not. It looked like there was a little bit of conversation. Yep, so they did call a timeout. 19 seconds left. Second and 17. So, at halftime, we'll go to halftime for a while with some commercials, as you'd say if you grew up in the 80s and the 70s and the 90s. And we'll come back and kind of do a little bit of an intro of what we were planned on. Did not have sound, so we do apologize. So I'm not saying we're winging it, but we were distracted for a while.
We're knocking the rust off, Tom. It's been
3-4 weeks, yeah.
Three games since we've been able to be up here with 3 road games, so
SD, South Dakota High School Athletics Association, did us a favor and said, hey, play your first one on the road, 3 at home, then 3 on the road, and then or 2 on the road or whatever. Yeah. You guys know I can't add.
Yeah, 3 and 3 or 3 at home, 3 on the road. We went.
Not much continuity to schedule this year.
You know, I wonder about timing-wise. They must have ran the clock on that because it was 47 seconds when that last play was done. Now we're all the way down to 19. I know that.
Oh, they're running. Oh no, that's the timeout clock right now.
I'm sorry.
I think. I don't know. Now they're running. Now, yep, 19 seconds left. Falk out of the shotgun. Johnson, a little bit of motion. He rolls out. He's going to look downfield. Finds Murray again. Get out of bounds, big guy, and he does.
This time Dylan.
Yep. So both Murray's getting involved. Johnson came near sideline and got some signals from Falk or Basilio. So Pheasants at midfield. I've seen weirder things. 11 seconds. I believe we're out of timeouts. Florence-Henry has, I believe, all 3. Falk out of the pistol. Johnson near side. Oh. And we
spike it. We didn't need to. A little confusion there. We didn't need to spike that. I mean, the clock was stopped.
So
got out of bounds. So.
Well, live to play another down.
Yeah, I mean, not that with 11 seconds left, you're not gonna. I don't know.
You've only got so much time and a long way to go yet. Officials are kind of talking this over.
I think they noticed something wrong with the time too. They've been talking about it for ever since that. You know, even during the timeout, they were talking about it. I think they got to reset that. I think they got to put more time on. Because that play that Camden had that went out of bounds ended at 47 seconds, and then by the end of our next play, it was 19. I think there's got to be at least 20 seconds put back on the clock.
Pheasants are huddling here. 11 seconds, 9 seconds, officially or unofficially, not sure, but scoreboard says that, so we got to go with the 9. Oh. Looks like they're maybe going to come over here and talk it out. No?
Well, he's coming over here.
Is he?
Yeah, they're going to talk about this.
So Mr. Copeland all over this with his eagle eyes. Maybe going to add some time for the Pheasants, so they will take it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, they keep looking back at the scoreboard. I think they're going to try to communicate up here to the box that we need to put some more time on.
Most official groups do have walkie-talkies, so they can
they're going to put 30 seconds on the clock.
Talk to each other across the field, so I'm assuming the Florence-Henry coaches are being alerted to what's going on as well.
Yeah, and that's a good piece of officiating.
Get it right.
Yeah, get it right. It's unfortunate we had to waste it down with a spike, but...
Well, there's no fooling you. That's for sure. We just kid. We just kid. So, here we go. 30 seconds now. Midfield, Pheasants at the 48, 2nd and 10. Maybe they give us that down back. Kids are confused. So, Falk out of the shotgun. 2 receivers near side. See if they look in that backside flat again. Or we got Murray here. Maybe they looked near side. Yep, he chips. He's looking the flat over the middle. And he's got him on a little wheel route. Oh, just a little under.
Yeah, I think if he leads him a little bit up the sideline there, he runs under it and gets a big chunk.
33, Louis Caulfield on the coverage there. So he wasn't even looking. He had his whole head on our receiver. Kind of half a step beat. Yeah, if that's just out a little bit more in front, he might have been, down to the other 30. We'll see here. 25 seconds left, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, if nothing else, it opens up a couple shots to the end zone.
20-7, Florence-Henry. Falk out of the shotgun. Little inside play action. Looks up top to Murray. Well, that's Johnson. Get out of bounds. No, good. So, Pheasants have had good success with those route combos. We're running a back or a tight end in that flat area tonight.
Yeah, running things in the flat. You got their coverage dropping deep, and that opens up things underneath, and that's an easier throw for your quarterback than trying to throw it downfield all the time.
So now you're at 19 seconds, first down. You know, Florence-Henry's probably looking bend but don't break here. They got a safety over the top. Johnson and Bannister on the move. Pheasants trying to figure it out, kind of look lost, but they got it figured out. Falk out of the shotgun. Looks up top. He steps up over to Murray, who's down the sideline. Oh! And he just kind of ran out of bounds. Dang. Right there. Nice shot there. Falk took a shot. I think Murray just at the end maybe just kind of lost track where he's at on the field. And I like the play call, though. Working that short side of the field. Somewhere Kevin Dunn is smiling. Here we go. 2nd and 10, 13 seconds. We're at midfield with 9 or 11 seconds, and the officials added some time, so the Pheasants have moved the ball a little bit. 2nd and 10. Falk out of the shotgun. 2 receivers top side. He drops back, rolls out to the far side, and tries to hit Camden Murray again, and that was covered by number 12, Conkey there. So I think Florence-Henry's kind of got it figured out how to cover that. They've seen it enough now, and they're sending one of their backers there.
Yeah, it'd be nice now. You maybe pump that, quarterback, if you can get enough time to pump that, see if you can get somebody to leap free deep.
Yep.
Maybe time for 2 plays here, maybe, depending on the outcome of this one.
Probably need to hit one over the top here. We'll see if that's Kohlenberg or Vervuska deep. I think it's Kohlenberg. Yep, Kohlenberg directing some traffic for the Falcons. Falk drops back to pass. Going to step up in the pocket. Looks up top to Murray, and he's got him. Camden right there had him on the run.
I mean, Ethan couldn't have put that in a better place. He was on the run.
So Pheasants turn it over on downs, but make it interesting here at third down.
That was third
I thought
down.
so. There's
I thought it was. I thought they had third down on there.
So 4th down. Pheasants turn it over. See what.
That was third down.
Oh, have some confusion up here in the booth. We got to get it together. So now it's 4th down. He might have scored on that.
Oh, he would have scored.
He
was on the run right through the wickets, and really a perfectly thrown ball there from Ethan, which is good to see. Ethan took a shot and still being able to stand in there and deliver a nice pass. Good
protection there by the O-line. Maybe the Falcons aren't bringing a ton of pressure just because you don't want to give one up, but they about did there. Officials are doing some discussing.
I think we're ready to go here.
We're ready to go. 4th down. Kohlenberg deep for the Falcons. Falk drops back to pass. And we're going to have Johnson with the block to Falk, and he's going to scamper down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the Pheasant 25. And that'll end the first half. Pheasants are trailing 20-7 after 2 quarters of play. We will go to halftime. Florence-Henry will get the ball out of half.
2024 golf team.
This is
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
At Brueggemann Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BrueggemannCropInsurance.com.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From carry pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities.
At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, we recognize the value of every person and are guided by our commitment to excellence in leadership. Our mission is to improve the health of every person we serve through the efficient delivery of excellent, innovative, and compassionate care. Schedule your appointment today at 605-472-0510. Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic. Best of care, close to home.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the heart of everything we do. As a family-owned community bank, we're here for you with personalized service and support. Our experienced lending team ensures fast, local decisions, providing you with the attention you deserve. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we are dedicated to strengthening the communities we serve. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Have you thought about advancing your education? Do you love helping people? A healthcare career may be an excellent opportunity for you. Hi, I'm Chandler Comas, clinical adjunct and lab instructor for the nursing program through Southeast Technical College at the Huron Community Campus. Students at the Huron Community Campus can partner with NSU and Southeast Tech to complete the prerequisites and courses for the medical assistant, practical nursing, and RN programs, all while saving money and staying close to home. Call Doug at 353-8518 to discuss the healthcare career that interests you.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Are you confident in your ag equipment for the season ahead? You can be with an inspection from the RDO Equipment Company. Whether it's routine maintenance, annual inspections, or anything in between, their knowledgeable team of service experts will care for your fleet like it's their own. RDO Equipment Company offers a range of service and support options to ensure your equipment is fully maximized. Learn more about available options and get your inspection scheduled today. Visit rdoequipment.com/service or contact their Redfield store today. Looking to maximize your crop yields? Turn to Proven Ag, your trusted experts located north of Redfield. Proven Ag specializes in pioneer seed, chemical sales, and crop consulting. Plus, they offer access to any other seed or forage needs you may have. For top-notch service and results, call Adam at 605-460-0570 or Drew at 605-460-1999. Let's grow success together with Proven Ag, a proud sponsor of Redfield Area Athletics and Events.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
Imagine 60 days with no payments, 60 days of open roads, 60 days of sunsets, 60 days of new adventures. At Dakota Land Federal Credit Union, you can make a lot of memories before your first payment. Design an auto or recreational vehicle loan with Dakota Land that fits your budget and your schedule. Stop by a convenient branch today or check us out online at DakotaLandFCU.com today. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor.
Welcome back to the Redfield football field. Here coming from the Bob Tiff Press Box. This is Redfield Pheasants Live. First half has been Florence-Henry got out to a quick lead. Pheasants responded with a Camden Murray touchdown. And then two more Carson Vavuska touchdowns. He's got 3 on the night. Conkey has carried the load quite a bit for them, and Kohlenberg. So a lot of run game action by the Falcons to get them to 20. Pheasants did move it down the field towards the end there. Had a couple opportunities, didn't cash in. So we head to half with the Pheasants trailing 20-7. A little over 4 minutes left here. Florence-Henry is out on the field going through some calisthenics. Pheasants in the locker room looking to make some adjustments here. A little bit about tonight. We didn't have audio. It is senior night and parents' night, so you got to see the tradition that was started, maybe 7-8 years ago, where seniors release a male pheasant down here in the Redfield Park or in the river bottom down here, and they fly, and they're donated to nature, I guess would be a way to do it. So it's really kind of a neat tradition that started. It's too bad it took that many years to figure that one out because it's pretty cool, but they did that. We do have 7 seniors on the squad. Number 1, Alex Schottenkirk. Number 15, Camden Murray. 22 Jack Mills, 27 Dylan Murray, 32 Jacob Brannon, 50 Colin Dean, and 84 Jackson Etheridge. We do have 3 cheerleaders, Adeline Stoner, Brindley Newharth, and J.D. Turner for the cheer squad, 3 seniors, that this will be their last game if the Pheasants don't win and get some help. A little bit about tonight's game, so we're going to do kind of our intro at halftime. The Pheasants come in with a 0-7 record here. I'm just looking at my notes, got to find it. 0-7 record. Lost to Warner last week, 49-0. Next week is a bye, so they're in an awkward position, really. Personal opinion here, all teams should play the last weeks of the season, but that's for a different time and day. So Pheasants will be idle next week to see if what their fate will be. Like we said, they need to win tonight, score some points, and then get a couple other teams to win along the way. Florence-Henry comes in with a 1-5 record. Went to Wilmot last week and won 20-8. They have Wabash Summit next week. So winnable games down the stretch here for the Falcons. They're looking to improve their playoff standing. I think they were 15 or 16, so they want to climb. If they get up to 3 wins, they'll probably get to that 14, 13 area, possibly 15. So that's what they're looking to do, and they've been very disciplined tonight, stuck to the run game, and have really used their elusive backs to kind of hide behind linemen and move the ball down the field. So it is a big one. We did talk about it being senior night and a special night to wish our seniors, football players and cheerleaders well, and thank you for what they've done, and also Parents' Night. So, like I said, recap here, 3 rushing touchdowns from Carson Vavuska, Carter Kohlenberg, and James Conkey have carried a little bit of the load as well. Pheasants got a 36-yard touchdown reception from Ethan Falk to Camden Murray early in the second quarter for their only score. Camden Murray did have the PAT and was good. So we are about a minute left here before they put the 3 minutes back on. They still do that. So we'll go to commercial. Florence-Henry will get the ball out of half real quick here. What do the Pheasants got to do?
Got to stop the run. Discipline on your edge, not letting them get outside. But, it seems like a lot of their runs here towards the end of the second quarter, they were cutting that thing up. So we got to have linebackers come up and fill there. But, yeah, you got to be careful. I mean, the little bit I've seen of Florence-Henry, they like to throw the ball too, and they're effective at it. So, if we start creeping up on the run, it could definitely lead to some passing gains for the Falcons. But, yeah, defensively, we just need to shut down the run and get them off the field.
Awesome. Here we go. We will go to some commercials and be back after a few.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna, Nikayla, Bonnie, and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV. Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank.
Welcome back to the Redfield football field in Redfield, South Dakota. We are coming live at you from the Bob Tiff Press Box here. Last regular season of the game for the Redfield Pheasants. They are trailing the Florence-Henry Falcons 27 at half. We're just getting ready to go. The officials are talking with each team, and we're going to get going here in about 20 seconds. Florence-Henry will receive. So probably looking to cash in here and get a quick score or some sort of score and make this a little tougher on the Pheasants. Pheasants are looking to get some momentum back. Maybe you haven't seen Florence-Henry throw it a ton, even though you alluded that they can do that. But we've had a hard time with the run, stopping the run tonight. So probably no need to throw it until we stop the run. So probably looking for a fumble strip. They've been tight with the ball. They've been pretty clean. So Pheasants are out there to kick off on the left side of your screen to the right side. Back for the Falcons. Vervuska and Kohlenberg at about my bad, not Kohlenberg. Conkey. Oh, it is Conkey and Kohlenberg. Vervuska and Kohlenberg. So Camden Murray to kick off. Here we go, getting ready to start this second half. Murray kicks it high to Kohlenberg. He takes it from about the 15. Comes up the middle. He's going to the right, and Colin Dean finds him and tackles him at the 38-yard line. So they take over at their own 38. Decent field position. Nothing overly fancy there. Just some speed and get downhill as fast as you can. For Kohlenberg.
On the 37-yard line.
So here we come with that Wildcat again. That Florence-Henry ran 80% of the first half. Pheasants have 4 guys up front. Little fake by Vervuska, a little option, and he's going to get hunted down by, is that Johnson out there?
Yeah, Kohlenberg on the carry.
Kohlenberg, sorry. So the Pheasants have seen the option about 3 times and have done a nice job on that. Is that setting up something else?
Yeah, they've done that, and then they start getting flow going to the right. They hand it off to the backside guy up the middle, and so you got to be ready for that in the middle too.
Wildcat again, 2nd and 9. Little inside handoff to Conkey, and he's going to go about 5-6 yards. And met by a couple of Pheasants there.
Yeah, there you saw they ran that near side guy here, trying to get that flow, and handed off underneath, and another nice gain.
So Murray and Johnson on the tackle there.
See both Murrays out there now. Camden and Dillon both out on defense. They kind of rested Dillon that first half.
And, not having both of them out there probably hurt our run defense a little bit. A couple of our better tacklers, stronger guys. So Latchin at quarterback. Little spread here. Kohlenberg on the end around, far side. He's got a little bit of an edge, and he's going to be met by a couple of Pheasants. He's going to have a first down.
Brannon on the tackle.
Brannon, about a 7-8 yard gain there. So just slowly kind of move it down the field, 4 or 5 yards a pop. Maybe get 1 or 2, and then they'll go 4 or 5 yards. So
yeah, that's that's what you want to do. I mean, take a couple downs to get your first down, bleed the clock, shorten this game up as much as you can with a 2-score lead.
Wildcat again.
Yep, Kohlenberg right up.
Kohlenberg on the just keeper there, really.
Yep, had one of those guys lead block for him and just followed him up the hole. Gets another 4.
Understock Jessen on the tackle and Brennan, so 5-yard play there. So just so much going on with it. They can go this way, that way, up there, back there, and it's really kind of confusing the Pheasants defense here. 9:41 and counting. Clock continues to run. Little motion by Kohlenberg, and he gets it, and he's going to be tackled by, looks like one of the Murrays there, 27, Dylan.
You know, our talk is focused around these backs, but the guys up front are doing work too. They're moving bodies around and allowing them to get that 4 or 5 yards a pop.
So another first down for the Falcons. Really cutting the air out of this game by keeping that clock running. Wildcat again. Inside handoff to Conkey, and he's going to be met after getting about 2 yards by one of the Murrays, Johnson, Brannon, host of Pheasants in there. So 2nd and 7, Pheasants sitting okay after the first down here. But Falcons are in their territory. They've kind of moved it down methodically here. Here they come out of the Wildcat again. Just kind of keep moving, latching from side to side. Kohlenberg to the right, and just a keeper. And he keeps going, and he's going to pull a couple of Pheasants with him. So he gets about 12 yards there.
Yeah,
tackled by Zenz.
Yeah, you saw that time they ran 2 backs in front of him. Just I know it's a Wildcat or Wild Falcon, whatever they want to call it, and just running behind those 2 guys in addition to their guys up front. You're just overwhelming with numbers at that point.
1st and 10 from Falcons. 1st and 10 from the Pheasants, 23. Latchin at quarterback, out of the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Inside to Conkey. Up the middle to the left, and he's going to be tackled by Dylan Murray, and who got him first? Looks like Zach Bonine there, and then he's going to get a little bit of a break. Tavian Schwartz in there, number 40. So.
Yeah, one thing you've noticed is their backs have good vision, too. They're seeing that cutback lane and just not trying to do too much dancing. They make that cut, and it's downhill.
Well, they run hard, but they're not in a hurry.
No.
They just let things develop.
Yep.
Latched in. Little motion here by Vervuska. A little fake handoff, and then back to Conkey here, and he goes around the near side, and he pulls a couple of Pheasants inside the 10. Falk on the tackle there, so there was one fake the jet, and then inside handoff, round to the near side.
Yep, there's your smoke and mirrors, little window dressing there, and handing it back the other way.
7:02 left here in the 3rd quarter. Falcons have had the ball for some time now. Clock is stopped. They are 1st and goal from the 8. Clock is now running. Vervuska and the Wildcat. Inside handoff to Conkey, and he's going to be chased down by Dylan Murray there, so he gets a couple 3 yards. So they're inching closer to that goal line.
Yeah, if you're the Pheasants here, you're just really hoping that Florence-Henry makes a mistake. They haven't made one all night the way it appears, so they're hoping maybe carrying the ball a little loose, trying to rip it out, obviously secure the tackle here, but
It's going to be tough here if they score because they've taken the air out of the 3rd quarter here, and the Pheasants would be down then 3 scores, so they'd have to make some things happen real quick. Vervuska out of the Wildcat. Inside handoff to Revuska again.
Number 4.
And he's going to score his 4th touchdown, I believe, right?
Yep. For the touchdown for the Falcons.
So another touchdown. So that gets the Falcons at 26 points on the night. We guess they'll go for 2 here.
Yeah, I'd be on the lookout here for. They just ran in a big boy 95. Probably going to run that Maryland eye here.
It's Mason Warney. So Falcons on the 2-point try here.
Yep. Big boy again. He got in.
Sumner. So he gets the Falcons to 28 points. A 2-pointer is good. Tristan Sumner.
Florence-Henry, 28. Redfield 7.
28-7 with just over 6:03 left in the third quarter. That was a long, long drive.
Yeah, you take half the quarter to score there. For Florence-Henry, you couldn't have scripted that any better. That's exactly what you wanted to do. For the Pheasants, that's tough. I mean, now just shortens the game up.
Kind of takes away some things you might want to do if you want to try to run it. Now you're probably really got to have chunk plays if you're the Pheasants here if you want to get back into it. You know, a quick score gets you to a 2-score game. You get 3 and out. You know, then you're right there. But they're going to have to play with a little bit of tempo here, I would assume. So we'll see if they go to that.
Kicking off is Carson Mariska.
So, Revuska to kick off to Johnson from about the 9. He goes to the near side. He's got a block or 2 set up, and he's going to be taken out. And maybe hit going out of bounds, but
that's close.
Close, yeah.
Close where you could have, and you wouldn't have argued. He didn't. It's hard to argue, but yeah, he was just right there on the sideline. Obviously, no malintent there, but.
Nope, just a couple boys playing hard. So Pheasants take over at 25. Better tell Johnson, get that helmet back on and get back in there.
We might need another guy. We aren't playing.
Yep.
We aren't playing 8-man here.
Well, yeah, Noah's out, so Ruben's got to go in. Number 51, old Ruben, foreign exchange fella. Ruben Alvarez coming in. See if they get Johnson back in. He's a little shaken up on the play maybe. Falk out of the shotgun. Inside handoff to Sandos, and he's going to go for about 7 or 8 yards. But number 4, Kohlenberg, with the heck of a form tackle there, just drove his legs.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of Florence-Henry's film against DeSmet, and he did that to one of their running backs. Just a really nice tackle.
So Sandos gets 7 or 8 and then is pushed back 3 or 4.
Yeah, really nice run. Don't take anything away from Jackson.
Just a heck of a tackle. So forward progress for the Pheasants. 2nd and 1. Falk out of the inside, out of the pistol inside to Sandos. He comes near side. He's got 2 guys to beat. Can he get it? And he's, and he is forced out of bounds by Kohlenberg. And Sandos, a little banged up, kind of bounced off the bench there, and maybe a utility wagon.
First down, Pheasants.
Another borderline call there, but guys going fast and just forcing them out of bounds. Maybe the equipment was a little close there, but no worries, everybody's good. Here we go. Falk out of the shotgun, playing a little more tempo here. Pheasants moving the ball. Inside handoff to Brennan. He's going to get chased down by Conkey and gets no gain there. So I think Brennan kind of went in there for Sandos, who little kind of walking that off there, running into that bench. Probably didn't feel overly great. So 2nd and 10. Pheasants have moved it 30 yards this possession real quick. 2 nice run plays. Now you're 2nd and long. Falk out of the shotgun. Johnson in motion. Little inside handoff. Ooh. Not sure who that was, but he kind of got cut in half on the tackle. Brannon. So Johnson getting the play call, getting it to Falk. Falk to Johnson to Falk. So 3rd and 7. See if the Pheasants kind of stretch it vertically. Had some success, maybe didn't cash in on it in the first half, but had some guys open at times, and maybe they can make those plays this half.
Yeah, a couple drops by some receivers. Go the other way. Could be looking at a little bit different story in this ballgame.
Johnson and Alvarez near side out of the Twins. Falk out of the shotgun. This snap. He drops back, looks in the flat, and's got Murray. Murray's running. Dillon, he's going to have the first down, and looked like he was kind of got his back leg rolled up on. He kind of yipped there. You could tell body language, but Dillon gets up. He banged his knee up pretty good last year, and he's been playing pretty dinged up ever since and toughing it out. But
that's been our best pass play tonight, just rolling a guy out in the flat. It's been open. Got to take what they'll give you.
Yep. So 3:31 left here. 3rd quarter. Pheasants kind of moving the ball. Out of the shotgun, Falk. 2 receivers near side. Little inside run to Brannon, and he kind of knocks a couple of guys, continues to fight, and he stood up by a host of Falcons, but gets about 4 yards there. A long 4, short 5. So they've kind of been mixing run and passing here, and 50-50 a little bit, 60-40. Falk out of the shotgun, pistol, what have you. Hands off to Sandos, who's back in the game, and he's going to be gobbled up by number 95, Mason Warney. Mason Warney, the 6-foot senior, 230. Just beat his man up front and got after Sandos.
Yeah, Warney playing nose is giving Zach Bonine giving him a tough time tonight.
Tutoring the freshman there.
Yeah.
Here we go, 3rd and about 7, and it looks like Falcons, the Pheasants are going to call a timeout. So with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, Pheasants call a timeout, 3rd and 8. They trail 28-7. This is kind of where they're at last time they scored. Think they look back at that play where they get their tight ends rolling out in that flat?
I don't see why not, and then have somebody deep if they cover it, and see if you get a guy leaking open in the I don't know, deep 3rd somewhere.
Yeah, so they're getting that guy out in the flat, then they're sending a receiver over the top, trying to maybe see if that corner or safety will bite up. Then you got the receiver. If they go with the receiver, it pulls the coverage back. You've got your tight end in the flat, and both Murray brothers have really cashed in on that. Worked really well. So looks like the coaching staff has broke the huddle with the players, and here they come. 4 down territory. See what they do here. You got Johnson and Bannister near side. Johnson in the slot, Bannister to the outside. Falk out of the pistol with Sandos to his right. Both Murrays in at tight end. Camden near side, Dillon far side. Low snap, Falk picks it up. Good max protect. He's looking to scramble. He's gonna run a little bit, and he's got some yardage and evades contact at the end. Gets about 4 or 5 yards. So you're 4th and manageable here.
Yeah, he might have made a business decision there, sneaking out of bounds. But bring 4th and 4.
So you could get the whole bag of tricks here. We have seen a little tomfoolery from the Pheasants early. Was it a reverse pass? So I don't know if this would be a time for that. Probably not, but
that's where you almost got to think, go back to the well here, see if you can get
flat play
here. They'll probably run him near side. We'll see.
Yep, you got Johnson and Sandos near side. Falk Alone in the backfield, out of the pistol. Here we come, 4th and 4. He looks near side. The flat's picked up, and had Sandos in the coming on a slant there and just kind of threw it low. But they did bite on that. Looked like that was Camden.
Yeah, you're bringing Camden out to the flat. It takes that backer with him. Then you run a slant behind, and just he punched it a little too hard there into the ground.
And I think we're playing the game. You take that way. We're going to try to find that out of this, and we'll see here. Falcons take over. 1:54 left in the third quarter. Latched in. Out of the shotgun. Little end around to Kohlenberg, and the Pheasants meet him for about a 3-yard gain. Looked like 32 Brannon. Dylan Murray on the tackle.
Gain of 3 on the play, make it 6-7 for the Falcons.
Here we go, 2nd and 7. The clock is probably the Falcons' best friend here. They really chewed on it out of half. Took up half the quarter. Here comes Vervuska, and he jets back the other way, and he's tackled. Conkey, sorry. Johnson.
Yep, just running that jet motion again and trying to get your linebacker's eyes moving around and
see what they do here. Wildcat has given the Pheasants trouble, and that's what they go to here. No surprise. 3rd and about 4. If Pheasants could get a stuff here, they could probably force a punt. Little keeper near side by Kohlenberg, and he is going to be right at it.
We'll give it to him.
It'd be nice if they would maybe just look at it and see if that was pretty close. That maybe spot the ball and just look.
Yeah, he had it. He had it on the near side by about 2-3 yards.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I'm always cynical. Here comes a Wildcat again. Falcons chewing on the clock. They just explode out of their linemen, just explode, and they get moving. That'll take us, that last play ended the third quarter, so it'll be the Falcons' ball, 2nd and about 5 here. End of the third quarter.
And it is the end of the third quarter.
This is
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
At Brueggemann Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BrueggemannCropInsurance.com.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are.
Back to the Heartland State Bank press box. Heartland State.
Here we go. We're going to start the fourth quarter. Little end around there to number 1, Vervuska, and he's still going, and he gets about 18, 19 yards, so that snuck up on us. Start of the fourth quarter, Pheasants trailing 28-7, last home game of the season. Pheasants have shown more flashes tonight, but just maybe haven't executed when they needed to. Florence-Henry has just ground pounded it, and Wildcat, and spread you out and run it. And you say you've done a little advanced scouting that they will throw it a little bit, but they haven't had to tonight.
Yeah, there's no need. When you can run the ball like this, you stick with it, and it's nothing fancy, but, man, it's working for them.
Lanchin out of the shotgun. Little spread formation. Here comes Coltenberg moving here, and are they going to call offsides there? Looked like he jumped, but I don't know if he got back. False start. So maybe that lineman over there top side flinched.
Jeez, I don't know. Is that the first penalty on Florence-Henry tonight?
For how much they've ran it tonight, their linemen have done a heck of a job. So Pheasants catch a break there, 1st and 15. Falcons at the Pheasants 35. Lanchin out of the shotgun. Kohlenberg on the end around, fake the reverse, and Connor Zen's right there, slows him up. Murray giving chase. Dylan Murray is going to take him down. So they faked the reverse there with Kohlenberg. Connor Zenz did not bite. Got a little bit of a poor angle, but was there enough to slow him down, trip him up. Dylan Murray pushed him out of bounds. That could have been maybe a disaster for the Pheasants, but the backside held their own.
Yeah, just tough when you get a first down on a 1st and 15 for your defense, but see if we can stop them. We got it.
Check. Now we're back. Good. Sorry we lost you guys. We've little technical difficulties here tonight. Not sure if it is because of the little cooler temperatures or what. Florence-Henry just scored now to go up 36-7. Mr. Copeland, how did that happen?
Yeah.
There we go. Hey. Hopefully he can hear us. I don't know.
We've been talking to ourselves up here.
We're losing technology here. Kickoff here. Murray. Camden takes it, and whoa. He ran a Falcon over there. That was Murray taking on number 24, Adrian Filsran. So
freshman sticking his nose in there, but still makes a tackle.
Got a tackle. He's in the stat sheet for the night. Like we said, apologize. We've had a couple of technical difficulties tonight, which is a bummer. We know this special night, so being the last home game of the year. So Pheasants are trailing 36-7. Falk. We're sorry we keep losing sound here. We're not sure what's happening. So we're just going to please bear with us. So here come the Pheasants inside handoff to Sandos, and he's going to get a couple of yards there. So appears we still have sound, so that's a positive. Hello? So Falk getting the play from the sideline, and they are going to go back to the line. 3rd and 6, long 6. Out of the shotgun, 2 receivers near side, 1 top. Falk drops back to pass. Johnson over the middle, Sandos over the middle. He eludes one guy. He's going to scramble here and try to get around, and he's going to come up maybe a foot short there. So you got a 4th and short. Probably go for it here, if I had to guess.
Yeah, you go for it. And a flag. Let's see. Legal procedure.
Legal procedure. So Pheasants will be backed up. 6 minutes, 3 seconds left here, 4th quarter. So Pheasants behind it here in the chains, went from 4th and about a foot to 3rd and about 12, 13.
About 3rd and 11 here.
Minnesota math there. So expect the Pheasants kind of try to push it downfield here. Falk moves over to the right. Murray in the backfield here. Could be that reverse pass they did before. And the fake end around, Falk on the run, and he's going to be intercepted by Carson Veruska.
Have a night, Carson Veruska.
So 5 touchdowns and 1 interception and quite a few tackles. So Pheasants will turn it over there.
Yeah, that's a tough pass. He's running. He doesn't. Dynamite.
I don't know what's going on. It's working again.
We're working. In and out, in and out.
If I pull up the scoreboard, the sound goes off. Who knows? I don't even know if you can hear us. I hope you guys can, but Falcons probably looking to get one more score here. Look to throw into the flat to the big guy, number 88, Tristan Sumner, who is a short yardage back and apparently tight end, so he got out in the flat.
Yeah, big guys love to get a little love, and Tristan's definitely got some love tonight. And showing some nice ball skills there too, catch and run. Not a guy you like to tackle in the open field if you're a corner either.
No, because you're giving up some LBs. And Tristan looks like once that truck gets going, it'll be tough to stop. Out of the Wildcat. Little keeper here, number 4. Kohlenberg on the carry, so he's going to go for 10. That clock continues to run. 4:50 left in the fourth quarter here. So sorry our scoreboard triggers no sound. Hopefully we have sound right now, but I think there's a good chance we don't. Nick's pulling up his little phone. I bet we don't. Can you hear me? Oh, we do have sound. So putting the scoreboard up triggers no sound for us. Mentally noted. Number 4 drops back. He's got Latchin down the field. Underthrows him and hits Connor Zenz kind of in that back hip there. So they went Wildcat score.
Yeah, it's unusual to be throwing the ball here, but sometimes you wonder if they're trying to get a little something on tape for their next opponent to look at too. But
3rd and short. Pheasants need to watch the ball here. I believe we have an encroachment on the game tonight, so maybe they'll go quick with it. Pheasants show 3 moving. Lineman, little reverse here again. And number Vervuska gets outside, and he's going the far sideline. And so with these trick plays, makes you wonder. The Pheasants have showed it a couple times. Maybe Florence-Henry saying, well, we've got a couple of tricks of our own type deal.
Yeah, it could be. I do want to point out that was a good job there by number 9, avoiding a block in the back. Tucker Keller on that reverse, blocks in the back are not uncommon on those, and he just keeps his hands down to his sides.
And those are drive killers, too.
Yeah.
Yep. 3 minutes and 44 seconds and counting. Falcons on the Pheasants, 29. Wildcat again. Here comes Coltenberg. Near side, he's got a couple of guys to beat, and Camden Murray chases him down and gets him after about a 10-yard gain. So that'll be a first down. So the clock will stop as they move the chains, but Florence-Henry just inside the red zone here, looking to score again. Wildcat formation, what we've seen a lot tonight. Kohlenberg to the left. He's going to be strung out. A spin move back to the right, and he's met by Dylan Murray. Who was out there? Was that maybe Bonine or Colin Dean? Out there kind of walling that off and forcing Kohlenberg back to the middle where Murray could clean up. .230 and counting. 2nd and 10 from the Pheasants 16. Wildcat inside handoff to Vervuska. He goes towards the middle around the left side. A few Pheasants in there on the tackle. Looks like Bonine, Camden Murray. And the big guy Tristan Sumner having a little conversation there.
Probably chatting about the weather.
Yeah.
It's cooler than it's been in a while.
It's going to kind of dip here. So pheasant hunting season is upon us here. Home opener for resident opener tomorrow. So a little motion out of Vervuska. A little fake the jet to Kohlenberg. And he pops it out, and the pheasant. And it's picked up. Pheasants went to scoop and grab, and I can't see the number. Who got that?
Conkey had the fumble, but picked up by 34, I believe.
Johnny on the spot.
Carson Kelly, I believe, with the recovery in the end zone for the touchdown.
So sometimes a score touchdown, right place, right time. Pheasants were going for it, and that Florence-Henry, probably a receiver there, just happened to be a little bit closer and picked it up.
guys leaning there on the, that'll back them up 5.
So like we said, our scoreboard triggers no sound, so we are not going to mess with that. Probably over our head with all the wires and gadgets we got up here. So the score is 42-7. Florence-Henry. Huh? Falcons moving some guys around, and they're going to call a timeout to talk about it. So we'll just kind of hang tight here, just due to the fact that,
you know, just the way things have been going tonight for Florence-Henry. The one fumble, the one mistake maybe that we needed a while back, but that happens to him there. And
Johnny on the spot for 34.
Fortuitous bounce, and they're right there to pick it up.
Carson Kelly. Boom, touchdown. Don't know if he's got one this year, but it's a heck of a way to get one. He's a youngster, too, if I believe, sophomore. 34.
He's a
freshman. So,
yeah, he's another one of those guys that are out there that probably don't get the recognition. But, you know, as a freshman, you're out there doing things the right way, being there, and it's a heck of a way to get a touchdown here.
So here come the Falcons. Pheasants just breaking the huddle here. Little 2-point conversion attempt here. If they go back to the Maryland I, are they going to feed Sumner?
No,
Summer?
Looks like they're out of a 2x2 spread here.
Spread it out. Conkey at quarterback. Oh, no. Blanchard at quarterback. Conkey to his right. 2x2, as Mr. Copeland would call it. Little drop back, looking to the right side, and looking the flat to Summer, and a little quick out for the big boy.
They tried feeding him just out of the spread formation.
So most of their 2-point conversion plays have featured Tristan Summer. So that's kind of cool for the big guy.
Yeah, it looks like, according to Varsity Bound, he is a captain. So, you know, like a senior captain here, giving him some love. Does a lot of dirty work on the lines for the Falcons. And
Falcons have done an excellent job of wearing down the Pheasants with their run game.
Yeah, I don't know if did we see any passes until when we were
still throwing
right,
it. Yeah.
Right here towards the end is first passes we've seen in a while.
We have 1 minute 38 seconds left. 42-7. Florence-Henry Falcons over the Redfield Pheasants.
Yeah, the 35-point differential now kicks in, so be a running clock for the last 98 seconds here.
Johnson and Zenz go deep for the Pheasants. Zenz is going to field it from about the 15. He comes near sideline. Got a couple guys set up. He's got the outside edge, cuts back. He's got some room along the sideline and is pushed out by number 1, Carson Vareska, just all over the place tonight. Tackles, touchdowns.
Yeah, he has. He's done it all.
Interception.
Yeah.
Big return there.
But a nice return there by Connor, and cutting that up there on the sideline instead of just bailing and going out of bounds.
Had a couple guys out in front of him, little mini wall there. I know there's rules on the walls and such, but yeah. Here we go. Clock's running, like you said. 1 minute exactly. 1st and 10. Falk out of the shotgun. See what the Pheasants do here. Inside handoff. A little joystick move there by Sandos. Makes something out of nothing. Gets about a yard and a half. 44 seconds here. I'm guessing the Pheasants maybe run one more play. And that'll be all she wrote for the night. Dylan Murray getting out there for probably what will be his last play. Brother Camden out there. All the seniors out there, it appears, except maybe Brennan, who got a little dinged up. A little inside handoff. Sandos, he's kind of bouncing around, and the Falcons tackle him. And the clock's at 15, and that will probably take her down to zeros. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. So
That is the end of the game.
that is going to be a final score from the Redfield football field. Redfield 42, excuse me, not Redfield, Florence-Henry 42, Redfield 7. We'd like to wish the 7 seniors and 3 cheerleaders best of luck. It's been fun watching them play and grow as student athletes. We are going to play some commercials, and hopefully we'll see you next year.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra saving and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for effective